Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 9, Episode 3, Adventure Time. We are back into another miniseries already. I did not think we'd see one, at least until the second half of Season 9. I thought there'd be a lot of random episodes, because I feel like that's what Adventure Time's done over the years. I feel like in the beginning, they throw a lot of randomness at us, it's all over the place, and then they kind of start making things make sense, having episodes kind of follow one after another, and then all of a sudden they throw more randomness at you. So at the end of the last season, we're going to go a little bit of a recap and then jump right in. But we went to, obviously, islands. We did the 7-part miniseries. We meet Finn's mother. We do the Susan Strong thing. We probably tied that all up. She went off with Frida. We still want to know a lot more, at least I do, about Martin now. Martin, whatever it is. Finn's father ends up looking like he's not such a bad dude. Something made him extremely evil, and he ended up in the Citadel prison, and then now he is wherever he is, and I need to know more about him. How did he turn into what he is? But besides all that, last we saw the whole world is elements. Everything's elements, and Princess Bubblegum looks to have lost her mind and is consuming everything. Wanted to even consume Jake and Finn. I can't believe that is Princess Bubblegum. I have to assume either something's controlling them or making them very aggressive and their powers are consuming them, so they're not really in their right mind. But we see all the worlds are like that, apparently, or so it seems. It seems like all of them are split that way, so did all of them lose their crap? We see other things in the intros going on. I saw Patient St. Pim. I saw Cinnabon riding on the Firewolf. So that is part of Flame Princess, because obviously Cinnabon's with her. We saw Betty with Ice King on top of a carpet, a flying carpet, and that was in Slime Princess's world. So I don't know. We have to have more knowledge of what's going on. I want to figure things out. I'm going to jump in. You guys want to see more of what I do? Full unedited episodes of all the shows on the channel, seasons out of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is at the end. If you're seeing this on YouTube, we are done in full with everything Adventure Time, and if there's anything new, we're probably watching it now. Check it out. If not, Season 9, Episode 3, Adventure Time. All right, so that is the beginning. There's Cinnabon, Patient St. Pim. What is this? Fern looked like he was coming out of something. Who knows how it'll end? Adventure Time. That's who knows how it'll end. All right. What do we got? Bespoken for. What in Grod's name?
Fire.
This is
ice, candy, and slime.
Look, I know it's a lot to take in.
Please tell.
Let's go to the living room.
Oh my God, living room. Let's do it. Eat. Ew, look at the pizza box.
Good night, my skooky wooks.
He's lost his mind. Well, he already lost his mind.
Why does you look like a 4-way pizza?
Yeah.
Is everyone in ooh like a zombie?
Everyone is not dead. It's much worse.
Okay. I hope he tells us like an actual story.
What am I gonna do without my besties around?
Did Ice King lose his mind? What to do when your friends leave? Turn over, get blowed.
Hey, Rumi! I'm going out to pick up some magic ingredients. Oh, I'm building a magic battery to power my elemental purification spell.
Cool.
Look at how she moves. I love the way she looks.
I'll surprise everyone.
I think that's what I said in the beginning. It makes you so consumed by your power that you just don't have the control of it anymore. Scratching his ass.
What penguin? Oh, right.
Here comes Betty as Magic Woman. She is now Magic Woman.
You a toucan?
Simon, I've been trying so hard to help you. Your crown, co-mapping, penguin napping, co-mingling with magic, and grasping and grappling.
Is she
just
getting...
hasn't been happening.
She's literally losing her mind.
No, I don't remember who she is. So good to see you.
I don't know who she is.
You still working at that same place?
My work takes me all over.
Oh, before I forget, I just got a new phone. Would you mind re-entering your info for me?
I know you don't remember me.
No, I can get this.
My name is Betty Groff, and...
That's what I was gonna say, Betty.
Ice King. She's
Hey,
twitching.
you wanna go on a date with me tonight?
Yes.
Meet me at 8 o'clock at my Magic Man house.
I don't know what she's up to, but obviously it wasn't good because the world ended.
You are not gonna believe what just happened.
Oh my God, he's like a girl.
What? A lady touched me. I think she might be an exotic bird.
So what are you gonna wear?
He's looking like Michael Jackson.
You need to get a nice bespoke suit. Bespoke means it's custom made to fit your specific dimensions and emphasize what's flattering about your shape.
I'm Jack.
We've found that out, yeah. I remember in the beginning, you guys were like,
So
he's
then
not
we
fat.
went
He's
suit
just,
shopping.
he's actually like
It's
cut.
very important. For a fursuit, you should choose between black, navy, or charcoal gray.
How's about if I make my suit a onesie? Ow!
Let's get to work.
And then, life-giving Magus checked an even darker shade of gray.
I was gonna. Is any of this relevant? Like, what? I mean, I'm liking it, but what is
Pretty
this?
fly for an ice guy.
I mean, it looks much better than his big moo dress. I think she's gonna like.
Hello,
oh no,
Simon.
Oh, that's nice.
Flowers. I'm really into skulls and old teeth in jars, too.
Ready for our date? Ba-bam!
Is she gonna have them
What is this
relive
place?
a moment in
the
their
old
lives?
days, we would meet here and
Yeah.
you'd give me books. You gave me the excess books because I was associated with books for the bookless.
You want your usual booth?
Bogo! You remember him? Lead the way, Bogo.
Why does everyone look like they're trapped
Yes?
in like isolation?
I'll pay for half your entree, but if you get an appy or a dessert, it's on you.
Oh my god.
You don't remember any of this?
She's reliving their whole
Starting to
first date,
freak me
probably.
out. Oh, hi, Gunter. Well, I'm on my date.
Oh my god. And then he eats
Technology,
it.
right?
No! It's all wrong!
I think she's taking him to like
Well, that was
different moments
terrifying.
of their. What is happening?
I've tried everything I can think of to make Simon remember.
The baby manticore.
Maybe you're going after someone who doesn't exist anymore.
You're making a lot of sense, Tiny Manicore.
Tiny
We're
manticore.
like two shadows.
Baby Manicore was just in campaign 2
Sounds
of
depressing
Critical
when
Role.
you say it that way.
I hope at the end he's not like, oh yeah, I
just
forgot.
stretch
This has nothing to do with that
and
story. I feel like Ice King's gonna
Date?
pull that.
Yeah, it went great. I don't want to be that guy who just hangs out with his girlfriend all the time and doesn't see his friends. Man, I want to be that guy so bad. Have you met Gunter?
Yes, I kidnapped him that one time. Look, Simon, I mean, Ice King. Go!
Maybe she'll just like learn new things with him.
Beautiful birds.
Oh, here comes
What a
Patience.
bust. These are some low-grade fairies. Who's this dancing with the IK?
Maybe she steals Betty's hat or something. Patience took
Where did the
her.
weird lady go?
Her mom showed up and told her that
Patience
her old
just
boyfriend
took
wanted to
her?
be with her again, and they ran off together. The end. Surprise!
There's your donut. So Betty is frozen somewhere, like underground, and they're gonna probably use Magic Man's
wonder if
power. And he's sitting here watching all this, and he has no idea what's actually happening.
Do not sit.
Cool.
They're all in a trance,
Elemental cannot
and they're using
quit.
the power of Betty.
Lady.
So Patience is controlling
went nuts.
everything.
There was all this life. I grabbed as many penguins as I could.
Oh my
One.
god!
Got
I
our
grabbed
first
as
lead.
many as I
All
could.
we needed was a little patience.
A little patience. Oh my god, I hope it ends there. I love that it ended just like that. Jake tells a cheesy joke. All we needed was a little patience. Patience St. Pim just took over the world, maybe, or created an end of the world type scenario. What is her deal? Why is she so angry? She's completely insane, but I absolutely love the character. The look of the character, the way she does things, it's just sinister and creepy. And the look and her, she like slid in and did some kind of weird pose and just kind of held it for a minute. Love everything about her. But what is her deal? Why is she so angry? Betty is trying to get through to Simon, and clearly it's bothering her. She's been reliving moments. I'm assuming that was like their first date or something. She's pounding the table like, why don't you remember? How don't you remember all this? We know that if you take his crown off, he'll adapt, but was there consequences to that, or does she not want to have to do that because then he'll lose his power? I don't know. If I was Betty, I would just be like, take your crown off for a minute and remember me and we'll work. She's got tremendous power now. She is Magic Woman, tremendous power. So what ends up happening is she has her back turned and Patience freezes her and drops her through the floor. So I guess since she has complete control of ice and water, she just sealed her into the floor because the floor is made of ice and which is, water. So obviously Ice King, Patience St. Pim, is an elemental of ice. She throws her through the floor. They do a whole ritual. I don't know how exactly Patience got them to get possessed, because how did Patience talk them all into going into the basement and getting into that position? She must have just told them like, hey, trust me, I figured something out. But I mean, we didn't really see that, and I guess we're just going to have to assume that was what happened, and it never was debated. Maybe it was. Maybe we'll find out more. Either way, they all freak out, and their powers consume them. Patience used like some kind of wire that she plugged into the ice that Betty was in and used it to send a wave to them. I have to assume that Magic Man's hat, which is now Magic Woman's hat, Betty, has such supreme power that it was able to give full, pure potential to the elementals, but therefore it consumes them and they just go wild and they just consume a quarter of everything. Because each one, I'm assuming, has an equivalent amount of power. I guess they just distributed it evenly and they each got a little chunk. They each got a quarter. So I'm going to jump into the next one. You guys want to be way ahead, full on edited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me. If you're seeing this on YouTube, we are probably done in full with everything Adventure Time, even Distant Lands, on to new things. Check it out. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.